Hi guys, welcome back to Guru Beauty. I'm Jodie and I wanted to share with you some new products that are available right now from Lush. Now, Lush used to have a makeup range years and years ago and they exited the market. I'm not too sure why and I'm not familiar with those products, but they are back in the game now with a line of cosmetics. They did launch worldwide on Saturday, July the 21st, and I've had a chance to go into the store and look at the colors and look at the product offering. The line is definitely different. It offers, you know, something a little bit different. There's a few quirky little interesting things that are available, and I wanted to share with you a little bit more about this new line and let you know what products I bought and let you know what I think of them so far. So the new line is called Emotional Brilliance, and Emotional Brilliance refers to this whole idea of sort of color therapy and its effects on mood. So with color therapy, you see here and there about different colors that you should wear given either what your mood is already for the day or how you need to be feeling or how you want to be feeling for the day. So for example, if you've got a very stressful day and you want to be keeping calm and staying calm, you might wear a powder blue that's not going to stress you out. Or if you're having a power day and you really want to feel powerful and sexy, you might wear a bright red dress or bright red lipstick or something. So the idea of this color therapy, either to represent the mood that you're currently in or to help sort of generate and perpetuate certain emotions for the day. So that is basically what the Emotional Brilliance line from Lush is about. So the Lush Times goes to say that the Emotional Brilliance range is a brand new concept. It matches your psychological needs with the colors that you should be wearing. The range consists of lip colors, eyeliners and eyeshadows. It's not about wearing makeup that's in season or someone else's vision of what's on trend, because it won't fulfill your needs. But Emotional Brilliance works as a way to wear something that's designed for you. Each word corresponds to a color. You wear them to get that point across. It's the power of suggestion. It's enough that you believe in it, you will then start to behave in a certain way. So basically the idea is like tarot cards. You walk into a Lush store, or even you can play this game online, I believe. I have not done that, but you walk in and there's a big sort of color wheel. It looks like this. There's certainly YouTube videos available to show you examples of what these sort of color therapy sessions look like, but they spin this big wheel of all these colors and you open your eyes, or when it stops or something like that, you choose the first three colors that just jump out at you. You don't think about it, it's just your instinct, whatever first three colors jump out, and they pull out these little glass discs, and under each glass disc is each liquid cosmetic. They do something here to the middle and it gets all smoky and mysterious and very magical, and then they do the color reading and they go over, you know, what each color represents and how it's going to make you feel, or what it represents about how you're feeling that day. And it's meant to be all wonderful and amazing, but I think it's all a bit gimmicky. I certainly buy into the fact that colors represent certain emotions, and certain emotions are brought on by color. I know that often, you know, homes or restaurants that are mustard yellow, or there's yellow that might generate a sort of warm feeling that people like to eat within. There's been research that's shown that, you know, prison walls that are painted pink have calmer prisoners with less incidents of violence. As far as, you know, why that makes this range different, you know, I'm not really sure. When you've got a makeup collection, you're going to reach for certain colors in the morning without having to spin the wheel. I think that there's limitations in this whole idea of emotional brilliance and how that correlates to this makeup range, but it's a nice idea and I think that will appeal to a lot of people. It's just something a little bit different and a little bit fun. So the Emotional Brilliance range refers to a bunch of liquid makeup. First of all, there's I think about 13 liquid lipsticks, 6 liquid eyeshadows and 11 liquid eyeliners, and all of those, the lipsticks, the eyeshadows and the eyeliners, all come in little glass vials like that with a little dropper and a, you know, an appropriate applicator. So what they've got in this latest Lush Times is a whole double page spread of all the different colors that are available. So there's 30 colors between the liquid lipsticks, the liquid eyeshadows and the liquid eyeliners. Along the lines of what we're used to with Lush, basically the idea is that you can multi-purpose these products. So you can use a lipstick as a blush or on your eyelid. You can use an eyeliner as an eyeshadow base or a highlighter or a liner. You can use the liquid eyeshadows however you want, on your eye or on your face or anything like that. So they do sort of recommend multi-uses for these products. I'll start with the liquid lipsticks. So I purchased 2 of the liquid lipsticks when I went into the Lush store. These all go for $24.95, all of these glass vial products, whether it's the lipsticks, the eyeshadows, or the liquid liners. The glass bottles are new glass, but they're recyclable. They did need to use clean glass for a cosmetic product, but the containers are recyclable. I have read that these droppers are made from the recycled Lush containers that you can return back to the store for a free face mask for every 5, I think, that you return back to the store. So the story with the lipsticks, I picked up these 2 lipsticks because there really weren't many to choose from, and I was disappointed because I'd seen on blogs that there were a lot of nudes and pinks available and they were not in the store. So I assumed that they must have just sold out on the first day. I went into the store on the Sunday, the one day after the launch, and just thought that all the nudes and neutrals and pinks must have sold out. But upon further conversation with the girls in the store, there was a transit mishap just to Australia. So around the rest of the world, they've got the full colour range of the liquid lipsticks. But in Australia, a whole shipment was left on the tarmac and left to freeze. Here in Australia, it's the middle of winter. So all this product froze, and Lush decided, rather than risk, selling compromised product upon the launch, that they would send it all back, that they would not launch those new colours until they got a fresh batch into Australia ready to go. So there's a lot of shades. I think there's 9 shades currently missing from the Australian market, and we've been informed that it will be up to 2 weeks, I think, before they are brought into line. So if you've been into Lush to have a look at the colours and you were disappointed with the colour range or the colour range of lipsticks, there were quite a few colours of the lipsticks in particular that were involved in this mishap on the tarmac. So definitely go back into the store and have a look in a few weeks for those other shades of liquid lipsticks if you've been looking for them. I certainly have my eyes on one. I think it's called Perspective. It looks absolutely beautiful, and there's also a lovely pink as well that I'll be going in to have a look at once it is in the store. The 2 shades of the liquid lipstick that I picked up are in the shades Believe and in the shade Confident. Now Believe is a lovely peachy type pink. I am actually wearing that blended on my cheeks as a blush as well as on my lips today. Absolutely beautiful. And then there is Confident. Confident is a really lovely plummy type colour. Few things to mention about these liquid lipsticks. I do think that these are a standout out of the 3 liquid products that come packaged like this that I did purchase. I think the liquid lipsticks are definitely the standout. They are beautiful shades. They're very creamy, they're not sticky, they're not drying. I can hardly feel that they're on my lips at all. You can apply them in different ways, much like a lipstick. So you can apply it with a brush for a really nice opaque coverage, or you can just get a little bit on your finger and just tap it on, much like a stain. You've certainly got working time to blend it onto your cheek as a blush, and they are available in beautiful colors. Now, one thing that I do want to make you aware of is that there are no words that I would comfortably use on YouTube on this channel to describe what I think of these applicators. So the applicators actually come with a doe foot applicator. Mine fell off the stick. It is stuck in my product the very first day that I went to use this. So I've got a doe foot stuck in this product. I'll just open up the Confident so you can see what it's meant to look like. There's a little doe foot there on the end. It's meant to look like that. The sticks on many of the products wobble. It's terrible. And I just cannot stand the packaging of these products. But the liquid lipsticks, is, in terms of formulation and colour, absolutely beautiful. I do really like them. They do go for $24.95 each though, so you know, it's about the same price, if not maybe a few dollars more than say like a Revlon lipstick, and you're getting 5 grams of product in there, and it's quite versatile. So Lush says that the liquid lipstick uses a super softening base, which is a simple blend of organic jojoba oil, candelilla wax and rose wax. All are intensely skin softening and soothing, and they carry pigment incredibly well. Lips will be brilliantly coloured and left deeply moisturised. They do say that it's unpreserved, it's moisturising, no mineral oil, emotional support, beautiful ingredients, and that they're vegan. And one other point that I want to make for anyone that's curious is that on the packaging for Lush, unlike a lot of their other products, they don't actually have the expiration date on the product. They just have the manufacture date on the product. That may be confusing to people, but it does say made by Carolyn, you know, 2nd of July 2012. The girls at the store told me that these are good for 14 months, but nowhere on the product can I see that information. So that's a little bit disappointing to me. It's pretty good considering that these products don't have preservatives in them, but 14 months after you first open the product rather than from the date that it was made. Once you first expose this to air, it's about 14 months, which is not bad at all for a product that doesn't have any preservatives in it. So onto the liquid eyeshadows. I definitely went for the most neutrals. There's a lot more vivid colours available in the range. From the liquid eyeshadows, I think there are about 6 of those available, and what Lush has to say about those is that they can be bold and colourful or less dramatic as the base softens easily into the skin. It's made of soothing rose petal infusion, almond and jojoba oils, kapuaku butter, I'm not sure if that's how I say it, kapuasu butter, helps to set the colour pigment nicely. So these eyeshadows and eyeliners offer beautiful colour that stays in place and lasts. It says that they're multi-purpose, safe, there's no mineral oil in these liquid eyeshadows, they're cruelty-free and vegan, and basically you can use these however you want. The liquid eyeshadows are probably just a bit more emollient than the liquid eyeliners. They, like the liquid lipsticks, come with a doe foot applicator, and I got 3 colours. I got this beautiful color. This is my favorite probably of all the eye products, whether it's the liners or the shadows. This one is sophisticated. It's a beautiful pink, almost pink mushroomy color. It's beautiful on its own, just on the lid. And then this one is a lovely gold. This is one in Happiness. And then this one is one of the most unique colours of all of the ones that I got. This is a cream eyeshadow in Focus. Focus is a beautiful blue that just has like another blue duochrome to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So they're the 3 cream eyeshadows that I got. Now from my experience, they certainly are quite blendable, emollient. You do have some time to work with it before it sets. All of the application methods that I have tried so far, and that's, you know, popping a dot on your lid and just tapping it out, or using a brush, has left the product really quite sheer. So if you really like in the morning to just pop on, you know, one color on the lid, just a really nice subtle finish, subtle color, these are beautiful for that. These, like the liquid lipsticks and the liquid eyeliners, also retail for $24.95. I do like the cream eyeshadows. They are a nice product if you like a sheer coverage that's fairly easy to work with. And one last thing about the cream eyeshadows, I really haven't had success so far in blending these colors. So for me, really the best way to use these is as a single color wash on the lid. If I've tried to put something all over my lid and then tried to do just like the outer half with another product, I've found that they haven't really blended all that well or layered very well. It's just sort of a dull sheer mess. Then onto the liquid eyeliners. I got 5 of the liquid eyeliners simply because there's such beautiful colors available. First one here to show you is Success. It's a lovely silver. It's definitely more of a sparkle when you look at it. Very metallic and shimmery. In fact, most of these eye products are. You can see it there. This is another one of my favorites. This is Dynamic, and much like that Focus, that blue that I showed you, this one sort of reminds me of MAC Luster Drops, like the Pink Rebel MAC Luster Drops in terms of color, or also like a MAC Rubenesque paint pot. That is the color that this looks like in the bottle. It's just a beautiful peachy, basically, with like a gold duochrome. And I have tried to use this product in many ways. I am actually using it just on top of my black liquid eyeliner on my upper lash line. I have also tried, I'm not wearing it today, but I have also used it in the center of my lips to highlight, and I have also tried to dot it there on my upper cheekbones. All seem to work pretty well. That's it down below there in the peach. And then I do have another lovely type brown liner, and this is in the shade Quietly Motivated. I have used this both as a liner as well as sort of blended it out into the outer V. It does sheer out quite a bit, but it is just a lovely color on its own and definitely nice to sheer out and use as a cream eyeshadow. The 2 blues that I purchased are absolutely gorgeous. This one is in the shade Calm, and this is the least shimmery, I think, of all of the liquid eyeliners that I have. Calm is more of like a creamy matte type Smurf blue, which is just beautiful. I really like that. Look at the vibrancy of it. Oh my gosh, just gorgeous. So that would be perfect, like over a black liner, or even if you've got a nice neutral eye with a black liner and using that blue just on the lower lash line, that would be absolutely beautiful. And then this other blue that I got is in the shade Motivation. I don't know if you'd describe this as a teal, but it's like one of those sort of mermaidy colors. It's a blue with like a green duochrome, and this is it underneath the Calm. It's just a beautiful dark version of one of those sort of mermaid type colors. So they're the 5 liquid eyeliners that I've got, and there are some other shades in the range. Of the liquid eyeliners, I believe there's about 11 of the range. Black and the gold, neither of which I own, they are designed to set very quickly. All of the others have a little bit more working time. So all of the others besides the black and the gold can be used with a little bit more flexibility. So you could use them as cream eyeshadows, or once you apply the line as a liner, you've got a little bit of time to blend that out if that's how you want to wear it. When you apply these, if you do apply them thick, they do have a tendency to crack on your eyelids. So if you've got eyes like mine, which can be a little bit crepey and there's definitely fine lines on my eyelids, you will notice if you try to apply it too thick that there's going to be cracking in the product. Now, part of the problem with applying this thick or too thin is the applicator. Again, the worst thing about this entire range of cream makeup is the applicator. It's the dinkiest feeling applicator. I'll show you my Quietly Motivated. So my liner in the Quietly Motivated is a perfect example of why I hate these applicators. You'll see can you see the brush moving against the side of the bottle as I move it? So the girls at the Lush store have assured me that that's completely normal, that it's not going to come out at all. The doe foot that came off my liquid lipstick was just, you know, something that they said I can certainly go and get replaced. So I'm going to take this one back to the store and replace it for a doe foot that's intact, because it's pretty useless to me floating around inside my liquid lipstick. So all of the applicators I have issues with, but particularly the liquid liners. Not only are the actual sticks in the product loose. You can see here with my Quietly Motivated how much that is going to wobble. Now think about how you might use a liquid eyeliner. When you're using a liquid eyeliner, so you're right in there, right against your eye, and you've got a wobbly stick which is going to give you anything but precision. The wrong product to get wobbly brushes in is going to be the liquid liners. Not only that, but when you're using a liquid eyeliner, you need a brush that's soft enough to glide, but that's going to apply the product evenly. The brushes are a little bit stiff, so as you're applying it, you're not really getting even coverage. Where the brush actually is, you're getting a thinner coverage, and then the product is applying sort of thicker on each side of the brush as you're applying it. So you do need sort of almost a few applications to get a nice even coverage, which then makes the application thick, and then which lends itself to cracking once dry. I do like these as a cream eyeshadow. You don't have quite as much time to blend in my experience as with the actual cream eyeshadows, but they are not too bad if you're just doing a sheer application, working very quickly. So my thoughts on these products are: the applicators, the packaging, I absolutely hate. It's very difficult to even get a spatula in there to then apply the product to your face with a much better brush than what the product actually comes with. The price of these products, $24.95, is right up there. And in my opinion, I honestly think that you can get cream eyeshadows that are fantastic and in a fantastic color range for significantly less than $24.95. Liquid eyeliners, I certainly know liquid eyeliners that you can get for less than $24.95 and in much nicer, user-friendly packaging. And then the lipsticks, $24.95 is definitely getting up there in price. You are getting 5 grams of product, but they are beautiful colors and you can use them as blushes. They're not really going to be heavier than your average lipstick in your handbag, I wouldn't think, and they've designed them to be sturdy enough and leak proof enough to pop into your handbags. That's what the girls at the Lush store were telling me. I certainly would go back to have a look at more of those liquid lipsticks as they do come into the Australian market in the next couple of weeks, but $24.95 is a tough ask. So there is a mascara also available in these little glass vials with the dropper, and there's a little mascara applicator inside on the end. Instead of the regular 4 to 6 preservatives that most mascaras have on the market, the Lush mascara, which is called Eyes Right, only has 1, so it's great for even the most sensitive eyes. They go on to say that it won't irritate the eyes. Wheatgrass is the key ingredient in the mascara, and it's packed full of vitamins and minerals to really condition and nourish the lashes. And the mascara goes for $19.95 in Australia. I had absolutely no interest in buying or even looking at a mascara that had a wand that big. So, you know, if you can see how big this dropper is, basically the applicator takes up most of the bottle. So you're trying to apply it, trying to get this wand all over your lashes with this big dropper, the handle in your way. Not interested in looking at that mascara at all. There are also a couple of face products that are available with this as well. They have had a range of color supplements available in their stores for quite a while. These color supplements are available in 4 different colors. I have had one for a while. This is in the shade light yellow. It's actually a very close color match for me at about NC25. This is a product that you can use, they say, either as a concealer or you can mix it in with your moisturizer for the day, and it's going to give you some kind of coverage similar to a tinted moisturizer. The consistency is one that I have been wondering lately if it's anything like the Revlon whipped cream foundation. Whenever I've been seeing reviews of that Revlon product, it's reminded me a lot of this Lush color supplement. I'm not sure if I like this product or not. I've had it for a while. On its own, I think it gets a bit cakey. I don't mind it mixed in with a moisturizer, but then I'm not a huge fan of a tinted moisturizer in terms of coverage for me, so I'm not sure if I'm a huge fan. There's another 2 sort of creamy face products that are brand new and part of the Emotional Brilliance line. The first is a product called Feeling Younger. It's a skin tint, and it's much like MAC's strobe cream, if you will. It's a creamy type product, and it's going to, you know, highlight your skin. It sort of goes on white, but then I'm not sure if the camera is going to show it up, but it has this sort of duochrome, sort of orangey, peachy color. And the idea is that you can put that either under your foundation, under your color supplement, or mix it in with your whatever you're using on your face, foundation or moisturizer, or you can also tap it out over the top and just, you know, get a glow. So much like strobe cream. I don't think it does any favors for my pores or any uneven texture on your face. It's a pretty color. This skin tint in Feeling Younger goes for $19.95 here in Australia. It's vegan and it does not contain any mineral oil. They say it contains a magic orange pigment which works as a reflector on the skin, making it look bright and youthful. You can use it as a highlighter on the brow bone, eyelid, on the cheekbone, under the eye to minimize the appearance of dark circles. I have not done that. Or on the décolletage for a sexy shimmer. So there is one other skin tint and I did not purchase it. It's a bronzer in the shade Charisma, and it's $19.95 again. They recommend mixing it in with your favorite moisturizer or color supplement, or applying a thin layer between your moisturizer and color supplement to tint your skin tone. Now when I swatched it in the store, I just got a little bit on my hand and then started blending like this in a tapping motion on my hand. And what I found was once it started to dry as I was still blending, rather than sort of blending, it started taking off product where my finger hit. So I just didn't like the look of that patchy liquid bronzer. I'm not a huge fan of any liquid bronzers that I've already tried, so I wasn't really interested in picking that one up. But if you've tried this Charisma skin tint, definitely comment down below. I would love to hear from you and hear what you think. There is one last product for the face in this Emotional Brilliance range, and it's the translucent face powder. So it is in a jar this size, which is quite small. This again retails for $19.95 and it's called the Emotional Brilliance Translucent Face Powder. They recommend waiting for your color supplement to be completely dry. Once you've applied it, then get the powder on a brush, tap off the excess and brush evenly outwards from your nose. Keep blending until the coverage is just right. As a translucent face powder, I don't think that you're going to get too much coverage from this. It does say that it prevents shine without adding any color, so I'm not sure what they mean about the coverage. The evenness of the powder being applied perhaps is what they mean. So they're saying that it's ultra fine, light reflecting face powder that's suitable for all skin types. It can be used over a foundation to set it in place and create a shine free finish, or on its own to even out skin tone for a natural look. It can also work to smooth onto your upper eyelid to prevent eyeliner from smudging, and it won't dry the skin. So that is everything that's available in the range. So am I impressed with the range? Not really. Can you find as good, if not sort of better quality, just in terms of cosmetic performance for less? Yes. If you like the idea of this Emotional Brilliance and you want to go into the Lush store for the experience of the color therapy session, seance, or whatever it is, then, you know, go for it. It's certainly a fun experience, I'm sure. It's just not one it's just not my bag, baby. But you know, go in and check it out, see what you think. I would love to hear what you think about this color range. It's certainly a unique idea. I have to give it to them for creativity with this Emotional Brilliance and the whole idea of representing your mood on your face instead of just on your clothes. But I'm going to do that anyway, really, with or without these products from Lush. So I'm still figuring out exactly what I think about this range. It's not a thumbs up yet, and it's not a thumbs down. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a thumb on about this kind of angle. So if you have experience with any of these products from Lush, I would love to hear from you. What are your favorite colors? Do you like the liquid lipsticks, or do you really like the cream eyeshadows or the liquid liners? Have you tried that Charisma skin tint, that bronzer? I'd love to hear from you if you have. Or have you found a way that you love to use this color supplement? Let me know how you've enjoyed this color supplement. I would love to hear from you guys too. And anything else, any questions, definitely ask them down below. And there is one more product that I want to show you as well from Lush. These are really, really cool. They're scarves in all different sizes and designs, and I think they call them knot wraps. I think they're all made of 100% polyester, and they're in all kinds of different sizes. But basically, if you're buying Lush for a gift for someone, these are perfect to wrap them up with. They're sort of selling them as gift wrap, and they're retailing for $5.50 in Australia. All kinds of different colors and designs, more traditional ones, funky ones, all kinds of different ones, but they're like little scarves. I got 3 in all kinds of different neutral colors. I love this. The colors are sort of you know, brown, but look, it's got like the little happy people from what's that artist's name? I can't remember what his name is, but so cute. You can use these as headbands. This is one from someone else, more of a traditional type neutral scarf. This one's much bigger than that other one that I just showed you. And then the last one I got is one of those sort of more traditional type ones with a splash of red and blacks and golds and brassy type colors, but these are fantastic. This is huge. You can use this as gift wrap. You can use them as a scarf if you're wanting to wear, even just like with a white top. You can use them as a headband. You can use them as a bandana if you wanted to wear it as like a headscarf. If you were going to hop in your convertible and drive around with your big black cat eye glasses, you could do that with these scarves too. You can certainly tie them around your bag. You can pop them around your waist as a belt. Some of them are so nice and long. This is definitely one that you could wear as a belt. So many uses for scarves. We're now seeing them as well wrapped around people's wrists, layered with different bracelets. I would definitely go into Lush just to check out their range of these knot wraps. $5.50, can't beat it. A fantastic way to wrap a product and certainly versatile. So they definitely get a thumbs up from me. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. I used to have time to send each of you a message and welcome you and thank you very much for watching. I don't have time to do that anymore because there are so many of you, but I do want to acknowledge that you're there and thank you so much for your support and for subscribing and for watching my videos. I just passed 4,000 subscribers and I'm so excited. I love doing this and I love that you enjoy watching my videos, so thank you so much, and know that it means a lot to me that you do subscribe and that you enjoy what I am doing here on YouTube. So I just wanted to say a special thank you to everyone who's watching. I really appreciate your support. I'm having so much fun. Have a beautiful day and we'll see you all again really soon. Bye.